Hey there, hi there, hi diddly do there, hi. Welcome. Mm. Excuse me for a minute. Anyway, I'll be going over some lore today. Alright, now, I'm going to go over Dr. Blo and the Bondsmen. Oh yeah. Alright, this bold, tall man with a grayish-brown mustache and a space-age suit that is bright bubblegum pink has a right mechanical claw-like arm, and a pet cat he loves and dotes on that is known as Mr. Sniffles. Alright now. In his childhood past, his parents favored his younger brother excessively and often, caused Dr. Blo to, face humiliation and being degraded in many ways. And his school wasn't much better. His humiliation ranged from being tied in a bag and beaten with reeds, to being forced to wear women's clothes at school, to being blamed for various troubles caused by his half-brother, pulling pranks on him. On top of that, when his true art was revealed and it turned out he could summon and control and create soap and soap bubbles, his skill was seen as useless and embarrassment by his own family, and he was disowned and had to join the local circus where he cleaned up poop after animals. Before one day his boss would, physically beat him because, they were very abusive, which would lead to him, snapping, not in a quick, angry way, but in a cold, calculating way. Which is why, when no one was looking, he set fire to the circus and started his career in crime. He would fund a global terror organization known as the Bondsmen and hire a bunch of henchmen who, like him, had a rough life and insecurities of their own and huge egos and a vendetta against the world, and he and his gang would pull various schemes such as terrorizing the world with secret weapons, hacking nuclear weapons to try and start World War III, creating a hypno-ray satellite to mind control the world, turn enough federal gold reserves into radioactive gold. Oh yeah, and he built evil android women to seduce the rich and powerful elite out of their money and kill them, and much more. His brother, much to his dismay, had grown into a powerful globe-trotting super spy. Yet the thing is, his brother had grown up since their childhood and didn't hate his brother or what he became or blamed him, and he blamed himself largely for it. For you see, the favoritism led to disillusionment for a while for his half-brother once he found out how harsh the real world truly was, and he decided he wanted to do better and try to be better. Though Dr. Blo himself still holds resentment towards his half-brother over what he endured in the past, so they often, ended up at odds with each other. Due to their past leading them to battle against each other, and Dr. Blo became somewhat obsessed by keeping the game going. So much so that he decided to expand his empire beyond a small slice of the media dimension once he discovered what was out there and joined the mass media menaces under, CRA TV went as a tech and weapons specialist, as he always had a brilliant mind for science, and the Bondsmen joined him. Alright now, known Bondsmen members, alright, we got Claws. A strong, silent, brooding, 8-foot-tall giant in a fine suit who carries a massive set of snapping, powerful claws and has teeth made of iron that are studded with diamonds. He is the muscle of the group, and his powerful claw-like weapon has served the Bondsman well over the years. He's actually an old childhood friend of Dr. Blo and remained by his side through thick and thin. Despite his appearance, he's good with business and finances and is actually rather smart. A bit like Bane. Alright, we got the Magician. A strong man with a superhuman physique and strength that used to work as a failed traveling musician who wanted to be a great entertainer, but his tough and intimidating appearance made that impossible due to people finding him scary. He uses his magician's hat that is equipped with a hidden blade that can slice through anything. Oh no, it's Odd Job. Alright, the next one. Octi Galore. A half-octopus woman with a seductive appeal and the ability to shapeshift her body. She has a brilliant tactical 9 and uses both sweet words and deadly venom to get her way, and often flirts with every sentence with no real warmth or love behind it, and enjoys torture and torment and suffering, especially of others. She often wears a bunny suit-like swimsuit, and she has greater ambitions, though loves Dr. Blo because he rescued her while she was dying on the beach after her alien ship crashed into Earth. Yeah, there's just aliens in this Bond-inspired world. Alright, now we got Saw Blade Sam. A real wildcard and a rather short man at 4 feet high who is a master of tricks and traps, and often builds torture devices and traps that Dr. Blo uses in his schemes to try and, defeat his brother. Saw Blade Sam often uses a saw blade-like weapon on a chain as a weapon, and as well as various knives and shivs that he keeps on him at all times. He is a former worker at the circus that had connections to Dr. Blo and was often mistreated and labeled as a freak in the past, which is, what drew him to Dr. Blo, of course. Yeah, the same circus that Dr. Blo used to work at, yeah. Alright, and we got Fastlane, yeah. The last one. An AI and transforming robot who can turn into a humanoid male with a car for a head, but can turn into a full-on car. Oh no, he's a Decepticon. He was built by Dr. Blo back when he was a child, simply to be a toy for his love of science. So has known him for a long time and knew many of his secrets growing up and what he went through on a daily basis. Fastlane is actually an expert hacker due to his nanotechnology in his core, and is usually the getaway vehicle of the gang. Due to his nanites, he is equipped with all sorts of nasty tricks and traps and weapons, and even can grow wings. Ooh, we got Decepticon. Alright, now, all this is basically inspired by, Bond, as well as, it's basically inspired by James Bond, yeah. Yeah, with Dr. Blo being kind of inspired by, Blofeld himself, yeah. As well as a little bit of Dr. Evil, because why not? Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, guys, alright now. And I hope you had plenty of fun. Remember to fly like Pat and shine like the moon, for we are stuff dreams are made of. Bye-bye now. Goodbye. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give me your name. Give me your name. I'm a fairy. Please give me your name. I demand it. Then you'll be all mine. Shake that bottom line. Goodbye.